you want to see dolphins, you got to go where the dolphins are and see dolphins in the wild. Because a dolphin in an aquarium is not displaying any behaviors that a wild dolphin's going to display.
These are among the smartest species on Earth. Some say almost as smart as humans, and certainly they're some of the most beautiful. But now, bottlenose dolphins are being hunted, taken from their homes, confined to what for them amounts to tiny pens. This is video of these majestic creatures in the ocean. They have lived off the coast of the Solomon Islands for thousands of years, but critics claim that earlier this year, 27 dolphins were taken from their natural habitat, stuffed onto airplanes, and allegedly flown thousands of miles to, for them, very small enclosures. Remember, these animals travel huge distances in the water, in the wild. Critics charge 2 of the dolphins have already died. The remaining 25 are allegedly being trained to perform for a marine park at a swanky vacation spot in Singapore called Resorts World Sentosa. We called Genting International, which owns a resort, as well as the resort itself. We reached out and we found one person at the resort. He claimed he couldn't hear us and he hung up. We also emailed him, got nothing back. Nobody else has gotten back to us either. But you know what? Anybody involved in this at all is welcome to come on our show at any time to give us their side of the story. With me tonight, one of my heroes, famed dolphin trainer and activist Rick O'Barry. Of course, you were involved in the Oscar-winning documentary, one of the stars of The Cove. You may remember it from the Academy Awards. Rick, thank you for being here. So what's the latest with these 25 dolphins?
Well, there's a huge movement, mainly children, in Singapore and in the Philippines, trying to get these 25 dolphins back to the Solomon Islands where they can be rehabilitated and released back in the wild. All of the information is on this website, saddestdolphins.com, hoping people will take action and try to convince Resorts World to do the right thing. These dolphins were captured from the wild and dragged kicking and screaming into captivity, and they say they're doing this to educate the public so they can teach people respect for nature. This is hypocrisy.
How do you teach respect for nature by taking animals out of the wild and then putting them in pens? This controversy over what's being called the Sentosa 25 attracting lots of attention. Hollywood stars getting involved. Listen to this.
My friend races sailboats and always wins.
My friend has no problem hitting a high no.
My friend can surf waves 25 feet high
with no board. I'd like to see you try that.
But that doesn't mean that he's always happy.
My friend doesn't belong in captivity.
He doesn't belong in captivity.
His home is in the ocean.
Wow. You have some huge stars involved in fighting this. What kind of stress, in your opinion, do these animals experience as they are captured?
Well, everything about captivity is unnatural for dolphins, and it is the stress that kills them. But they can be released back into the wild successfully. Resorts World makes billions, with a B, in profit each year. They don't need these ornamental dolphins in their resort casino for privileged people to see.
Coalition of environmental groups says they have collected about 650,000 signatures, and they urge anyone who wants to get involved to go to Saddest, Dolphins with an S.com. Rick O'Barry, what would you tell the powers that be to convince them about what you want them to do quickly?
Well, Resorts World has a great opportunity here to send a powerful, positive message to the rest of the world, a message about respect for nature, by simply taking the dolphins back to the Solomon Islands. Earth Island Institute has been able to stop the dolphin captures and the dolphin killings that go on over there. There's a new government in place. They would love to have these dolphins back. It would create jobs for people, and the community would help rehabilitate them and release them back in the wild. Wouldn't that be a windfall of positive publicity
Rick,
for Resorts World?
You are speaking because they can't speak for themselves.